Hi, my name is Jody Bradshaw, and I am a 31 director. And I wanted to share a little bit about my story and why and how I decided to join 31. Sure, most of you kind of thought, maybe, maybe not, try to plan out their life. And originally, I wanted to get married and have kids and so on and so forth. I was married to my husband in 2007, and we had planned that 2 years later that we would probably start having kids. Well, we all know that most of the time our plans don't work out. We moved to Puerto Rico and then to Mississippi, and we tried to have kids of our own, and for whatever reason it just was not in God's plan. We currently live in Tennessee. That's where my husband transferred to with his job, and before we moved here we looked into fostering to adopt, and we were certified in the month of December. And January we got a phone call from our social worker and told me that there was a baby that was available and wanted to know if I was interested. She did not tell me any of the details. I didn't know the gender or the race or anything, but I went ahead and said yes. So fast forward, we have 2 children that were both foster and then now adopted, but we ran into some problems. My husband, like I said, got transferred here to Tennessee, and we were not finished with the adoption process with the youngest, Audrey, and so we were having to go back and forth to Mississippi to visit social workers and finally get moved with the judge and the court system to move to Tennessee. It took quite a few months actually to get all of that finished up, and I knew I couldn't just go to a regular job and work, because there's no job that would allow me to have that flexibility to do that and request off all the time. And so speaking of moving, we also had to get a new house, and with the new house came new storage problems. And so I looked to 31 knowing that they had some storage solutions, because the closet spaces and stuff was not working with products from the big box store like Walmart and Target and places like that. So when I turned to 31, they had exactly what I was looking for. I needed the deluxe utility tote, and I needed 4 of those actually to go in my girls' room on the shelves. And so I added those to my cart. So of course it was $200, and I knew I could not afford it right then and there, because I wasn't working, my husband was. So I found out that they had a $99 kit, which is still available. You can get that now. And I decided to just earn my products at a discount and even make a little extra money, since I was having to stay at home anyway to finish the adoption process. So that's just a little bit about how I decided to join and the reason. So if you would be interested, you could join just like I did at 20 and get 25% back in commission. You can get your items up to 40% off, and get some hostess items as well. You can be your own hostess when you join 31. So thank you, and hopefully this story helps you understand a little bit about 31 and the flexibility and the income and helping other women support their families. All right, thank you.